Hey Gemini, how are you? Welcome to Glow Stick Tarot. I know this is obnoxious. I know that most of you will hate this. I wanted to do Glow Stick Tarot last summer. I really love glow sticks. They're fun. I like to keep glow sticks on hand and force them on people at random. So I had a collection of glow sticks that I've had since I think last year, maybe even longer. So I'm just going to use them. I wanted to do this and I'm just now feeling like I still want to do it. So I need to do it. I need to do it for me. Okay. Gemini. For some of you, this is it could be a lesbian relationship because there are two women here. One of the women has dark hair, and then it's just woman, dark hair, dark complexion. Climbing towards success. There's an announcement that's going to be coming out soon. For some of you, you need to get back to basics. Major challenge to overcome, short journey. For some of you, there's somebody that you might have been dating and they just made, or you were interested in dating. They made an announcement that they were going to be going on a trip soon. It's been a challenge. There's an energy here where this is like a codependent relationship between you and this other person. I get that one of you is more business oriented and more focused on your career. The other, again, these are two women. So this is either your friendship is coming out. So this might be somebody that's a good friend here. But I do get an energy where there's a dependency upon each other. And there's a challenge here when it comes to, it might be that like one of you moved. Made an announcement that she was going to move. It might be a move for work. It's going to be difficult for the other one because again, yeah, there's an energy where you're going to really miss the other person. And I'm getting here that whether it's a romantic relationship or a friendship, this move is going to create a lot of, hold on, let me collect my energy. Okay. There's again, it's a friendship relationship between two women here, whatever. I get that it's kind of a dependent relationship. You spend a lot of time with each other. Soon, this could have already happened or it's going to be happening soon. Somebody is going to be making a move. It's not that far away. They're moving for work. This announcement is going to kind of shake you though, because you spend so much time together and this is going to be like a major obstacle, this distance between you two. Yeah, somebody is going to be experiencing depression. You're going to struggle, either you or the other person that you're connecting with. You're going to struggle a little bit because I get that while you two live in the same city, you spend a lot of time with each other and it's become very dependent upon each other. And it's like somebody is going to be moving and it's not even that far away, like, 1, 2, 3 hours. But I get that when they move, they're moving for work and they're going to get really busy with work. They're going to be meeting new people in their city and you're going to start to feel like you don't matter as much to them because they're not really going to be spending time with you. They're not really going to be reaching out. It's going to be one of those things that like the relationship kind of like slowly dwindles. And I get that eventually you or that person, somebody's getting cut off here. It's because you're going to start to recognize that you need to raise your standards when it comes to how you allow people to treat you. This is a common energy that I'm getting in the collective. Somebody needs to do some shadow work. Because I feel that you're gonna start to recognize that the one that moved, that took a new job, that gets busy in their new city, and there starts to be distance between you two. And it might even be that the one that moves experiences this. Somebody is going to start to feel kind of depressed, kind of go through a difficult time. And that can even be the person that moved, because moving to a new city, it can be very isolating. You get excited, you know, to have a new job, to have a new community. But, you know, if you don't know anybody, you don't have anybody to hang out with, it's very lonely. And you're going to be missing your friend, your, you know, partner here, thinking about the good times that you had together. But there's an energy, somebody's getting cut off. And it's really because you need to find your independence from each other. This is a very enmeshed relationship, because this relationship is imbalanced. There's an energy where one of you within the connection is a lot more, I don't want to say narcissistic, but it's like somebody puts the other person up on a pedestal, and the other one doesn't really. It's an energy where, like, you know, you think that you're best friends. The other person just kind of sees you as somebody to hang out with because you're nearby. Yeah, it's game over, sudden clarity. You're going to have sudden clarity. They're going to post something online. I'm really getting for somebody, yeah, there's an energy of stalking. Oh, yeah. You're going to be surprised to find out. This is kind of a jumpy, this is a Gemini reading, though. Air sign readings are always like this. They're difficult to pat down out of anybody because you're all over the place. For some of you, what I'm getting is that this was a close friendship that might have been something more at times, or one of you wanted it to be something more. The one that's moving, you're going to feel a disconnect from that person. You're going to be missing them, and you're going to notice that they don't respond to you as much. They start to back away from you. You are going to, for some of you, you're going to be looking at this person's profile online just because you're upset with the situation. You were once really close to each other, and you feel this distance. So you're going to be kind of trying to, you know, see what's going on in their life. You're going to be kind of, it's a tower that they've gotten into a new relationship, and that might be why your friend has suddenly stopped, you know, talking to you as much. They've gotten into a new relationship and not told you about it. This is gonna help you to recognize, though, that this wasn't, sorry, keep forgetting. This was an inauthentic connection to begin with. This is an energy where you two were so close because it was, you know, convenient. And that's okay, because I think that people come in and out of our lives, and sometimes you're close with somebody for a period of time because you were meant to come into each other's life and support each other. And then, you know, sometimes people grow and change. I've had people that I was really, really close to because we lived in the same city, we worked together, but then, you know, one of us had to move, the other one, you know, got into a serious relationship. People's priorities change, and I think that true friendships, you know, kind of ebb and flow, and people grow with you, not in the same way, though. You know, they grow in their own way, but you still find ways to connect with each other and allow the relationship to kind of evolve from what it once was. And sometimes, you know, you grow apart from people. This is an energy where out of nowhere, one of you is moving, and it's going to kind of throw the other one into like a major depression here. But what I'm really seeing is that you weren't seeing the truth about the relationship to begin with. You have some past issues, Gemini, that you need to work through so that you can move forward. You might be connecting with a Cancer. This person might have Cancer energy. And that honestly might be why you felt so attached to them, is because Cancers have a mother energy to them. And with having past wounds that you haven't dealt with, some of you might have some codependency issues that began in childhood. So having somebody that made you feel that, you know, motherly energy, you kind of latched onto them and projected a connection onto them that wasn't necessarily there. I do see that finding independence in this situation is going to help you move forward, because you kind of did need to recognize that this connection was really one-sided, that you were putting a lot of energy into maintaining this connection, and the other person, it was a convenience thing. And it might not even be that they were, you know, just using you. It's just a situation where somebody moving to a new city, meeting somebody new, getting into a new relationship, their priorities are going to change and the relationship really isn't going to grow with it. I'm seeing that there is confusion here. This person is not going to come back towards you, Gemini. You have other options. You have other dating prospects, but you keep putting them on the back burner, hoping that this person is going to come back because you miss them. You reminisce. I see that you're kind of, you know, and if this isn't the Gemini, this could be somebody connecting with the Gemini, looking, you know, cross-watching for the Gemini. They're not coming back towards you. They're not. You hold on to the past. You are kind of, I don't want to say glorifying the connection, but you are idolizing it. And I see that you're not seeing things clearly. And I get that this person does breadcrumb you a little bit because they know that you have secret feelings for them. And they did call judgment on the connection. They knew that getting into this new relationship would throw you, but the relationship, I don't get that the feelings there are mutual. For some of you, you had a crush on this person. You had feelings for this person, and I'm getting it's a lesbian connection. And it might be that, you know, one of you is, you know, attracted to women and your friend is not. I'm getting for a lot of you, you thought that there might be a connection there. She's going to end up with dating a man, and that's really going to upset you here. She knew that you had feelings for her, and I get that there's an energy here where it's like a breadcrumbing energy. So I do get that she kind of led you on. She might have enjoyed the attention that she got from you while she was single. Once she finds somebody new, she is going to, for some of you, she's going to like completely ghost you. Yeah, she's walking away here. I do see that you're going to get justice in this situation though, because this is eye-opening, that you need to start to follow your intuition. You felt all along that this was not a mutual connection. I get that you really have idolized this person. And for a lot of you, it was, you know, this was just kind of a convenience friendship for the other person. The romantic feelings that you felt were not mutual. If it's not a romantic connection, but for a lot of you it is. For a lot of you, whether, you know, you are somebody that, you know, is an out lesbian, experienced in lesbian connections, or for some of you, it might be that, you know, you're bisexual and this is the first woman that you had feelings for. You know, it might be that you're struggling with your sexuality, your sexual identity. That's fine. I'm hearing gender identity for some of you. For some of you, you might, you know, whatever the case, this is somebody that you connected with and kind of latched onto and idolize that person and kind of made up a situation that wasn't necessarily there. And it's gonna be a heartbreak for you, but it's one that's actually gonna serve you so that you can move forward. And you can start to recognize that, you know, there are a lot of straight girls that like to get the attention and that like to flirt with women, that like to lead women on for the attention. But, you know, that's not really, that's really all that it is, you know, for the attention thing. And that's really, you know, not somebody that you want to, honestly, it's not really somebody you want to be friends with at all. it's not somebody that you want to put all of your romantic options to the side to, you know, hope that eventually this person is going to make a move on you, want to be with you. It's a major tower. It's a major tower, but it's one that's going to help you wake up to what you truly deserve, because it's like, it's part of the energy that it's like, it's more about the chase here. It's more about the idea that you would start as friends and that you would, you know, slowly transform into a relationship. You're not seeing clearly that this person is not interested in you. And for some of you, they're not attracted to women. They flirt with you. They might like to cuddle with you. They might like to, you know, experiment with you in some way if that's where the relationship is gone. But I don't see that it's going to go anywhere, Gemini. I see what would really be beneficial for you is to focus more on work and what you want to build long term. You don't want a relationship with somebody that sees you as somebody to hang out with because you live close to them. You know, you don't want a relationship with somebody that would, you know, lead you on for the attention, and that as soon as they get into a new romantic relationship, they're not interested in a friendship with you. It's an energy here that you have to start to see your own worth, and also stop chasing validation from another person, because that's truly what it is. I don't get that this relationship has been very fulfilling for you. I get that this person breadcrumbs you, and because you are dealing with this turmoil of you know, seeking them out and wanting their validation, wanting this connection with them giving you some attention, it you know, feeds whatever within you is seeking that validation. But at the end of the day, you're in lack. For some of you, you are going to find out this person is in a new relationship, or you already did, and you've been blowing up their phone. They're not going to, it's not going to work with this person. You're not going to message them for the 10th time and get them to recognize that you're the love of their life. This is a situation that is karmic in nature, and it really is serving you so that you can recognize your own codependency here. And that for some of you, you really want to be chosen. It's like you are chasing after somebody that makes you feel like you're in competition with others because you want to be chosen. You have to recognize that you want them to choose you because you're not choosing yourself. And the way to fix this is to focus more on building yourself and giving the love that you're trying to give to them back to yourself, so that you can allow in something long-term here. This is not a long-term connection. This is a connection that manifested into your life to teach you how to choose yourself and to not allow other people to take advantage of you and your good heart. Because I do get that you're a very loving person, and the woman that you're connecting with here, they like the attention. They like that you're there for them. They like that you support them emotionally. I'm hearing financially for some of you. You've helped this person financially. You have to just recognize that, you know, she's not, it's not even that she's not who she says she is. I get that you know that, you know, she's kind of, my guys are saying she's not shit, and you know that. You know that she's somebody that just kind of uses others and that has been using you, but you've had this, you know, fantasy in your head that, you know, she's going to fall in love with you, and then you're going to be the one to, you know, fix her. Fix yourself, Gemini. Fix yourself. Get back to the basics here is what I'm seeing. And what I really think that is for you is, financial gain, usually coming from something you did in the past. I see here, for a lot of you, you need to put your focus into work and building for yourself. And again, not allowing people to drain you and make you feel in lack, because that's really represents a character flaw with that other person, within that other person. But also, you know, recognizing and accepting that you have played your part in that, and that it's time to let that relationship go and just take it as a lesson that I am not going to compromise my value and worth trying to convince somebody that they need to pick me and choose me and let me demonstrate to them how I could be, you know, the best choice for them. You deserve somebody that chooses you every day without you having to perform and, you know, give and beg and blow up their phone. You deserve somebody that wants to be with you because they love you. These connections where you feel like you have to chase somebody, you feel like you have to win somebody over, you are watering yourself down to be a version of yourself that you think this person will accept. And when you do that, you actually disengage from connections that are very supportive and in alignment with your true self. And it's a way of you're not loving yourself in those moments, and that's why you feel that lack of love. It's normal to feel lonely, and it's normal to want connection. Human connection is very important, but we have to learn how to fill up our own cup and to recognize when we are expecting others to fill it up for us and to redirect ourselves. And that doesn't mean that, you know, you're going to be perfect. And that doesn't mean that you're never going to find a situation where you are, you know, looking to another person too much to soothe, you know, whatever's going on within you. Other people are just a reflection. So again, when somebody's making you feel chaotic inside, that's because there's something within you. Typically, you know, your inner child is feeling abandoned, is feeling neglected. And no amount of performance or gift giving, whatever, to win another person over is going to actually soothe that child. All you're doing is kind of, you know, it's kind of like an addict type of thing. You're getting a hit that is going to help distract you from this inner chaos. But as soon as that hit wears off, the chaotic energy is going to come back. And that actually is something that, you know, other people can feel and can push them away. So again, Gemini, focus on yourself. Let this other person go. Know that if, you know, they're pulling away from you and not respecting you and not really returning your efforts in the friendship or relationship, that, you know, that's not a reflection on you or your worth. That's just sometimes relationships, we outgrow them, and sometimes other people aren't truly meant to be in our life long term. They're just meant to come into our life to teach us that we need to choose ourselves and stop putting other people on a pedestal. Okay, I will see you guys again soon. Thank you. Bye.